Nourishment and the creator of the Joint Pain Eliminator program. Today, I'm gonna show you some of the food that I eat. So I'm gonna cook for you, woo! I'm starting to be able to stand a little bit more than I've been able to do and get some cooking in. So I'm gonna take you along for the ride and show you what I do for cooking. So today we're gonna do turkey chowder. This can be all my recipes, well, most of my recipes I think are gonna be GAPS approved. So the GAPS is gut and psychology syndrome and gut and physiology syndrome. I'm a certified GAPS practitioner, and this is one of my keys of recovering from all the issues I've had, including joint pain, but also infertility, stillbirth, miscarriage, and that's my little shinobi talking, and ulcerative colitis. So if you have any of those things, this stuff works really amazingly. So today we're going to do turkey chowder. This is on stage 1 and stage 2 of the GAPS nutritional protocol. It can also, of course, be eaten on full GAPS, and even if you're not doing GAPS. It is so delicious, and it's from Dr. Becky's book, GAPS Stage by Stage with recipes, and you can get that in my Amazon store. So let me tell you what we're gonna put inside. Okay, we're gonna need 1 onion, organic. Everything must be organic, my dear friends, if you're doing GAPS. People who do GAPS and don't do organic, they do still get great results, but the more you can do organic, the better off you're gonna be, because remember, organic isn't gonna be covered with garbage when you eat it. So 1 onion, Dr. Becky says chopped. I like to do it like onions, or like onions. It is an onion, like noodles. So I just cut it in half and then slice it, and then to me it ends up being like turkey noodle soup. So I love it, and I do miss noodles. So this is one way where you can do noodles if you're trying to do either a low carb diet or the GAPS protocol. Dr. Becky says 1 to 2 carrots. I do about 4 carrots. I like carrots. Then green onions, 11 of them she recommends. I just do a bundle of them, but you could do 1 or 2 bundles of them. These are some sorry looking green onions, but that's what we got here, kids. Cauliflower, organic cauliflower. You make sure that you cut any mold that you have off from there, because if you have mold sensitivities, that will shoot you through the roof. You can also do it without. I chop them up into tiny pieces like rice. Okay, so anytime you want some rice, you just get yourself some cauliflower. You can also grate it however you want. I just chop it up. And she says 1 to 2 handfuls. I do about a whole half of a cauliflower. So I'm going to do half the cauliflower in this soup, and then I'm going to make a breakfast casserole, and I'll do the other half of the cauliflower in my breakfast casserole I make. We need 2 quarts of meat stock, so that's about 2 quarts, maybe a little bit more in there. And then, of course, this is all your GAPS meat stock made properly. And I do mine with chicken's feet so that I get plenty of collagen inside of it. But you can use any kind of stock. Chicken stock is the easiest to do, but you could do any kind. You could do beef stock, you could do, if you had turkey stock, you could do turkey stock. Anything you've got, that works great. Turkey, now you can do any kind of turkey. I actually really like these turkey breast pieces that I can get from my favorite store, US Wellness Meats. I actually will leave my affiliate link for you in the description if you're wondering where to get your meat and you're having a hard time getting meat. This is great meat, but they're out of turkey breast slices. So I am using ground turkey, and I'm going to turn them into little meatballs. What else do we need? Okay, we need garlic. You're going to need 9 cloves of garlic, crushed garlic. Remember, garlic kills bad bugs, including candida, so we want it in our soup. You're going to put a half a cup of butter, real, unsalted, organic butter. Woo! Okie dokie. I am going to chop everything up, and I will bring you back when I put it in the pot. See ya. Crafty's over here helping me out. I think she wants some food. I'll have to grab her some. Here. Okay, chickadees, we're going in with our red onion. Gotta love the camera work, kids. Alright, see how they're kind of like little noodles for us? And then we've got our green onion. Who knows who I was commenting on there? Onion. Almost there. And now we're going to go in with our fabulous carrots. And again, there's a lot of ways we can diversify our diet here. Things are going on the floor. The carrots, right? If you have a candida overgrowth or you have some sort of issue with blood sugar, you may want to leave those carrots out. If you don't like onions, maybe don't put them in. You can always substitute with something else. All right, I'll be back with the next bit. Okay, here is our cauliflower. I'm gonna drop it in. Alright, next we're gonna go for the big old slab of a 1/2 cup of butter or more. Our gut healing butter. It's gonna come off. And now we're gonna do our broth. We'll see if I have the strength to do it one-handed. Alright, so it's about 2 quarts of broth that we do. Real homemade stock. Okay. So I like it to just cover the veggies to get going here. Or so. Alright, there we go. Now on to getting our meat all set and organized. Okay, here is our turkey soup. Turkey chowder getting a little warmed up here. Well, I turned it up to high. We're going to bring it to a boil. So here is the ground turkey. I put 2 teaspoons. It's 2 pounds of ground turkey. So I did 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 large garlic clove smashed and minced in my little mincer guy. And I'm going to show you how to make what I do with this. It doesn't have to be hard or challenging. You just take a little bit of your turkey and make a small little dabble with it, however you want to make it. And then you come on over and you let it go down inside of there, just like that. So I'm going to do that with all of these. See, just a little ball. Just pull off a little bit and drop it down into the boiling water. Okay? And I will come back and I'll show you what to do once you get it in the broth. Okay, my turkey's all in there and it's a little boil, so I dropped it down to maybe medium. This particular burner is a bit possessed, so it will do stuff. But then once I get them all in there, I separate them out and kind of let them mash down into the water until they get solid, if I do it like this. Now if I use turkey breast, I just cut it into small pieces. But if I use the ground turkey, I turn it into little balls because that's what I like. Alright, so question for you. Do you listen to music? Do you watch YouTube cooking channels? What do you do while you're cooking stuff? Do you watch TV? I generally either listen to music, my jam out music, or I listen to educational videos on science things, so different videos on the gut microbiome or the vaginal microbiome, that type of thing, or different things about biomechanics and exercise physiology, or I watch YouTube cooking channels. So I love, now these channels aren't things that I can eat, but I love to watch them and then take their recipes and flip them into recipes that I can eat that's GAPS approved. I love the Farming Pastures Wife, I love Whippoorwill Holler, I love the Mennonite Farmhouse, Greg's Kitchen, Apron Strings. Oh, there's so many. Those are some of my favorite ones that I like to watch while I'm cooking. So, what do you do? Another question I have for you. Do you dish while you're cooking, or do you wait and hope someone else cleans it up? Or do you do it when it's all done, or do you wait till the morning? What do you do with the dishes? As they're going, or the next day? All right, I will be back, and we're gonna let this go for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna add the garlic, the 9 cloves of smashed garlic, minced garlic, finely chopped garlic, however you want to do it. And you want to do that about 5 minutes before you take it off the burner. So I'll be back in about 25 minutes. All right, it's been about 25 minutes or so. This is what 9 cloves of garlic looks like. And we're going to put it in here. Now, you can make it super small if you want. This is, I chopped mine up in my little chopper guy, and this is where we were left with. Ooh, here's a big old chunk. I might make that one a little bit smaller. Okay, so what we're going to do is let this sit for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to dish it up, and I'm going to taste it for you. And I am going to share with you what all the ingredients do for your body to make it more healthy. See you in a couple. Okay, if you are on stage 2 of GAPS, you're going to want to add an egg. So you're going to do a pastured egg yolk, separate the whites, and then there's a couple of ways to do this. This is how I like to do it. You just pour it right in your soup here, and you go ahead and stir it around. And then it'll be nice and easy and digestible for you, and it'll be nice and creamy and delicious and have all the good, wonderful things that you need. You can, however, do the whole pot all at once. So for this recipe, it's going to be 8 pastured egg yolks for the whole pot. Otherwise, it's about 1 pastured egg yolk per cup. Okie dokie, my dear friends, it is time to taste it. Got it down here. So each batch is a little different. I've made this a million times. We'll see how this one turns out. Ooh, good. This one's a goodie. Oh yeah. It's so good. All right, let me have a little bit of the turkey. Very nice. Okay. I love it. If you make it, let me know what you thought about it. So this is great. If you're on stage 1 of GAPS and you're trying to get different flavors, these are great flavors. If you're on stage 2 and you're trying to pound your eggs like you need to, it tastes really good both with the egg or without the egg. And it really has to do with how delicious your broth is that you make. I wish Jeff was here. I'd have him taste it for you, but he's actually shooting at Four Seasons tonight. So if he does come back before I post this, maybe I'll get a video of him taking it a bite. This is one of his favorite soups as well. So I love it. And even if you're not on GAPS and you just happen to like soup, or you're looking for a different, a different type of soup that doesn't have quite so much bad stuff in it for you, this is a very healthy, delicious dish that, I just love it. Anyways, so thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode. I look forward to doing some more cooking videos for you with the GAPS Nutritional Protocol. And I will see you next time. Aloha! I can't stop eating it. It's seriously so good. Delicious.